That time is 7:50 on this Sunday morning, May 7th, 2017, and it's 7:30 for the PHL Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, May 7th, 2017. God! God! Good morning to you all this lovely Sunday morning, May 7th, 2017. Top story at 7:50 a.m. on this Sunday morning is polls suggest that Emmanuel Macron giving a thumbs up will beat the far-right candidate Marine Le Pen, but he is unlikely to have much of a mandate. Democrats have assailed the way White House Republicans handle the Obamacare repeal, describing the legislature process as a sham. For Republicans, much of the criticism should have a familiar ring as the echoes of the attacks that the GOP leveled against. Beijing, the sister of President Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, been in China and acquitted an individual investors about a much criticized federal visa program that provides a path toward obtaining the U.S. Abuja, Nigeria, though. Shabbat. Campaign says 1 in 13 girls remain missing. 18 Pennsylvania State University students and a former fraternity at the school are facing charge of the connector at the death of the Beta Tierra Pi pledge Timothy Piazza died after falling down the stairs at the White House during a pledge ceremony. The Almighty Warriors, they have another storm that was once again stirred from the souls. Kapil Mishar, the former water minister, was sacked by the Avin Kerjan Saturday as started owners that by 11 serious charges. At least 50,000 people have been forced out of the city of Hanover. In the center of Hanover, after 500 exploded World War II bombs were discovered, people living in the city as well as businesses have been told to ensure their water, electricity, and gas supplies. Jerusalem, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that the Palestinians are not educated their children toward peace. Netanyahu spoke Sunday at his weekly cabinet meeting of the U.S. Officers shot and killed a 15-year-old in the parking lot of his high school Saturday morning after he called in the police to check on him and he allegedly pulled out a BB gun and put it up at the San Diego High School. The election riot, America's first woman president, brought with it a dimensional amount of chaos this after President Hillary Clinton's first 100 days in office, the possibilities for sober governance look far away than ever. Some conservatives are fussed about President Trump's new religious liberty order, said it would dramatically scale back from what they expected as the next protections he has promised during the campaign. In Norton, residents at Monday's annual town meeting will be decided whether the town gets a second business park that would provide much-needed textiles and jobs. Along with big decision at town meeting. Rehoboth budget going before town meeting. Marietta Center race. Hundreds trying to keep North Attleboro beautiful. Typically, the rest of the suspected drug deal in North Attleboro, 2 incidents in North Attleboro, and state lawmakers working toward build a church job accommodation for pregnant employees. Warren Buffett identifies what went wrong at Wells Fargo. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Friday that he would consider abandoning thermal coal shipments in response to U.S. reports of a 20% tariff on lumber imports from Canada. NASA received the review of 12 proposals for fission events. Sources of exploration. The proposed mission discovery submitted at the NASA New Frontier Program will undergo a scientific and technical review over the next 7 months. The French election season almost over, but Thomas Pesquet would not being in space stopped from voting. The ESA astronaut was able to vote even if he is about 40 kilometers above the Earth. San Francisco biologists are trying to figure out why hundreds of leopard sharks died in San Francisco Bay this year. Peter Jones' time is 7:54 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox thrashed the Minnesota Twins 11-1 at Target Field, and the New England should fall to the Columbus Crew 2-0. Boston Celtics will have a game for it at the semifinal game in the Eastern Conference semifinals at Washington against Washington Wizards games at 6:30 p.m. while the Boston Red Sox will take on Minnesota Twins game time 2:10 p.m. Las Vegas, Mexico Crimson goes to Kendall Airforce was battle for national battle against Julio Cesar Chavez at Cinco de Mayo weekend turned out to be an annihilation in highest order. Salt Lake City, they in different time zones work on opposite days and have shared the same crew yet in playoffs, but everyone can clearly see the Warriors and Cavaliers are currently locked in the contest against each other. Peter Children's time is 7:55 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for traveling in terms of the pot. Beep! Let's study into the subway systems looking good on the commuter rail and the ferries. They all looking good. Okay, I was in my ways. 270 westbound side, also Brooklyn. 270 westbound side, also Saturday down from Narrows Bridge. FTR drive slow both ends on the upper east side. Route 98 slow around Route 95 in the upper Manhattan. Down in Connecticut, it's looking good. 291 on southbound side, also at West Back in Springfield. 95 on the northbound side, also just before Route 165 at Exeter, and then you hit the brakes again from the airport connected work all the way out to Route 37 work. They have the southbound side, also a work switch. 485 on the southbound side, and it's also at Route 140 in Mansfield. And otherwise, Massachusetts connected without hours on looking good, and Vermont New Hampshire main hours on looking at Route 101 on the westbound side, also for Route 93 at the National After Interstate 87 at the southbound side, and also at Route 11 up in Champlain, New York. Peter Chill News Time is 7:56 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And today is a beautiful day than yesterday when we had off and off rain showers, but people took advantage of it. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, most of that's got about 61 degrees, 7 about 69 miles on the coast side, 23 miles an hour for tonight. Chance of showers maybe between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Mostly costs got about 41 degrees and what's about 6 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Monday, a slight chance of showers after low day and punch says about 57 degrees and what's about 7 miles an hour. Chance of 20%. Monday night, most of the costs got about 37 degrees and what's about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Tuesday, slight chance of showers afternoon. Punch says got about 58 degrees and light from wind. Chance of 20%. Tomorrow's night, most of the costs about 3 degrees on Wednesday. Chance of showers between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Punch says about 60 degrees and chance of 30%. Wednesday night, punch after 4 a.m. was most of the costs about 42 degrees. For Thursday, punch before 8 a.m. was punch of the most costs about 59 about 44 degrees. For Friday, punch was most of the costs about 59 about 45 degrees. And for Saturday, punch was most of the costs about 60 degrees. And Curly and Darlington, it's fair skies at 52. And Naughton, it's fair skies and it's 53. And Mansfield, it's fair skies and it's 55. And that is going to be it for the Peter Chittle Sunday morning news on the Sunday morning, May 7th, 2017 at PCF. Good morning, goodbye. I hope you have a good morning. And I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. I hope you have a good morning.